Morning folks, Chad here. We're gonna take a closer look at our barn cat system here at the Hidden Spring Farm. We get a lot of questions, how come our cats are locked up at night? So I'm gonna explain everything in this video. I have a little bit of work I want to get done on the catio today, and I started building this immediately after losing a couple of cats to predators a few years ago, and that's how I've been developing this system of calling all the cats back at the end of the night so that they are not free on the farm at night. They're protected from coyotes, bobcat, owls, and all sorts of other predators that would love to eat a gourmet cat. And the catio attaches to this old barn right here. I've converted it into our barn cat house. I call it the cat cave sometimes because it's their hangout, and I built it really cool inside. I will show you and tour you around in there. It's a 36 by 16 little barn, and they have the catio portion, which is 12 feet wide by 20 feet long. Our cats live fairly harmoniously with the rest of the farm. We have mini pigs and rabbits and chickens, turkeys, geese, ducks, and the cats do not do any harm to any of these animals. But there is an exception to that if we have any sort of babies, you know, like baby bunnies or baby chicks, baby ducklings. Those need to be protected, because if the cats have access to baby chicks, that's probably a gourmet delicacy to a cat. Hey, Chunk. Hey, Tango. Mango. Come here, buddy. You guys like the tripod, huh? Hey, Fuzzy. Fuzzy. Mango. You okay, buddy? Oh, yeah, Mango. There's Tango. Hi, Tango. There's Chunk. Whoa! Almost lost my camera. Almost lost the camera because they love rubbing in the tripod. You guys are crazy. Hey, Dexter. How are you, Dexter? I think Maggie saw something over in the woods there. I saw her. She's right over there. And all the four boys are right here. That's Mango, Fozzie Bear, Chunk, and Dexter Morgan, our resident farm panther, also known as the Bay Harbor Mouse Butcher. Right, Dexter? Right, buddy? You're the mouse butcher? Here's Chunk. See his tail moving, and Mango there. I don't know what they see. They're hunting something. Whenever they pounce like that, they're hunting. And that's literally our barn cat's job here at the farm. I particularly like them to focus around the farmhouse area because that keeps the mice and the other rodents out of the farmhouse. But that's their job, to lessen the rodent problem on the farm. And it's not a perfect system, but it definitely helps lessen the overall population. And it's all about trying to find a balance around the property within our own little ecosystem here. We have a very special crew of 8 cats here at the Hidden Spring Farm. One cat in particular, Bubbles, she doesn't go out on the farm. She's just a little too skittish, and I'm worried that she won't come back at the end of the night. So we haven't gotten to the point where she's comfortable coming out or I'm comfortable letting her out. But all the other cats go out on the farm and explore and hunt and protect and defend our farm against rodents and other pests. Hey, there's no laying down on the job. You're supposed to be working. Where's your buddy Dexter? Hey, Chunk, where's Dexter? There's the squirrel right there. He's squawking. Because Mango's hanging around. But there are, in fact, some evenings that a cat doesn't come back from wherever they are around the property, or they could be a little bit further out, you never know. And I'm calling them and calling them and calling them, and they're just not coming back, and I don't know what the deal is, and then it's hard to get them back in if they're not here, you know what I mean? So I've had a whole lot of suggestions from our viewers about installing a little cat door that's lockable, you know? So this door is just from Amazon. It's apparently a 4-way locking door. So there's a little setting on it that allows you to lock one way. So arguably I can install it, and then from the outside to the inside will be open, but from the inside to the outside will be locked. So we're gonna try to get this installed today, and I don't know, maybe spend a bit of time teaching them how to use it. Bubbles, you okay? Bubbles. Tiny Bubbles. This is the inside of their cat house. As you can see, I've done my best to build it in such a way that they have activities and sleeping centers, and they have a bunch of heated beds for the winter, heated. They have some sofas and chairs. They have this cat tree, a moon door, and they have a whole bunch of little catwalks for them to jump all around and climb around, and they like to get up into the rafters. Like Sushi here, she's way up there. Sushi! And then I have a cabinet over here, and this is really where I keep their food and whatnot. I'm gonna restock that today, get everything cleaned up and fed properly. And then they have that little cat door down there that gives them access to the catio. Sushi there doesn't necessarily like to come out with the crew. She's a recent addition to the team. We basically adopted her back in January, so she's not part of the original Clock crew, but slowly adapting herself to be part of the team. Sushi, I see ya. Sushi. 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 Fuzzy, you okay there, bud? You tired out? Fuzzy. Fuzzy. Come on, buddy. You can make it, can't you, bud? You gotta lose some weight, so you gotta keep going. I'm gonna get you a treadmill. I'm just gonna build something to disguise it, you know. The cats can kind of jump up, and maybe I'll put it right here. I'll make a little shelf and they can climb up and then go through the door, and I'll make another shelf on the inside. Yeah, maybe that's a good plan. That way it's up off the ground and the cats can jump up there, jump up to the top, and walk right through. Yeah. What, hen? You want to go in the cat house? Is that why you're over here? Look at them. All three of them are over here. That's surprising. They don't normally come over this way. They probably want to see what I'm up to. Fuzzy, is that you? I see ya. Have you seen Dexter? So we do have Apple AirTag trackers on most of the cats, not all. Mango, he don't really want to wear a collar anymore. He used to wear a collar, and I changed the battery in the AirTag one day, and I just couldn't get a collar back on him. He's just not having it. And Bubbles used to wear it when she was a kitten, and then she ripped it off, and I just haven't been able to get it back on her as well. But all the other cats wear AirTags. Oh, I see them doing something in there. There's Fozzie and Dexter together. Looks like they found some kind of a hole. There's probably some rodents in there and they're hunting. Oh, there's Maggie over there too. I didn't even know Maggie was here. She's so quiet. So you got Maggie, Fozzie Bear, and Dexter's over there. So why the AirTags are advantage to me here on the farm is because if the cats are in fact hiding, you know, like in here, and I don't really know where they are, and I'm calling their name and they're not coming out to me, I can track them with these trackers, and it tells me where they are in this vicinity. It's not exact because it's not an actual GPS, but you just heard that little sound on Maggie's AirTag. I push the button on the phone there to make a sound, and I can easily track them down. Oh, there's Chunk. Gosh, they're all right here. They're all hanging out together today. It's a hunting party. You're still chewing on grass, eh, Dexter? Here, buddy, let me show everybody this AirTag. They all have these breakaway collars. And then I have this little rubberized holder for the AirTag that kind of fits on their collar, and that's about it. So I really never lose a collar because I can just walk around anywhere around the farm where this collar came off and track them down. The few cats that we did unfortunately lose to predators happened back when I used to free range the cats like all day long, all night long, which I don't do anymore. So since locking up the cats and protecting them at night, we haven't lost any to predators. So that's working, I guess, right? Every afternoon I'll kind of make a decision like, I better start calling the cats back, because sometimes they all come back in 20 minutes and sometimes they're way far out and my voice is so loud and it takes them a while to come back. So now there's a whole lot of people that say shake the temptation container or open a can of food because the cats can hear that. Maybe that would work somewhat. I've tried shaking the treat container. I feel like their freedom is so much more important, and I don't think it's as fun. I've also tried ringing a bell, and that, I guess it can work if you keep repeating it, and I just like calling them. So I'm one of these kind of loopy characters that goes, Chunk! And he can hear that in and around the entire farm so that it's time to come back home. Just saw Chunk. Chunk, you heard me, didn't you? Didn't you? Whoa. Whoa. Did you see Mango, buddy? Here you go, buddy. Have you seen Mango? Hey, have you seen Mango? Mango! Mango! Dexter! And we're right at the bottom of Oro Mountain, so the sound carries throughout the property. Yeah, I can see Maggie right there. In my opinion, every farm needs a farm panther. And he's a farm panther because he's so black. Look how black he is. He's so cool and stealthily. I love him. Here, buddy. There's Bubbles, gonna give him a greeting. Yeah. Yeah, sniff it, sniff it. Smell good, Bobs? Tango! Sometimes they're right here. Sometimes I have to wait. I think I heard a cat up in these woods right here. I wonder who it's gonna be. I thought it was Tango, but I'm not sure. There she is, see? She's hunting. We also have a lot of rodents around the animal houses, so it's good for the cats to always be hunting around the animal houses. There's always mice and rats and who knows what else. So Tango's doing a good job of circling the perimeter of this is the turkey house and that's the goose security booth. She just took off. Oh, she's going to say hi to the turkeys. Mango! Mango! Come on, buddy. Good boy. Good boy, Mango. You're my man. Interested to see that Fozzie and Sushi are hanging out with each other today. Sushi's eating some grass. Sushi, are you going in? Okay, Sushi? No? Okay, how about you, big guy? Not yet? Tango's over there. I can see her hunting. Tango, you coming in? Maggie! I see ya. Here she comes. Let's go, Maggie. Maggie! Okay. Good job, Maggie. Yeah. You want to go in there, hen? Hey? You want to join the claw crew, huh? No? Tango! Not time yet? Tango! Tango! I got the temptation pack. Let's see if this works. Tango! Look what I got! Tango! Check it out! Not you guys, this is cat treats. Tango! She's not listening. She's not listening. She's busy. Sushi. That's it, Dexter. Your tail's stuck here. It would be logical to put some kind of a shelf here, but I really don't want the cats pushing on it. And when I'm examining the strength of these little locks, you know, they can, if they keep pushing on it, I'm sure it's a little bit of wear and tear. It's gonna break down eventually. So if I leave this here and this shelf here, it might be difficult for them to stretch up here and put pressure on the door. Easy for them to come in from the outside though, because I put those shelves. Hey, Chunk. How are you, bud? You okay, buddy? Don't investigate. I saw you. You made it in though, bud. I'm proud of you. You didn't want to go at first. Don't you push on that door. Tango, let's go. Come on, let's go. Let's go in now. Tango, you're not listening. You're not listening. Tango! There you go, Tango. Yes! I got a bunch of new cat food. This is the Costco brand. And Costco also had some of this Friskies. It was a good price actually for 48 cans, so I bought 2. Last a while. Dexter, you can't go out anymore, okay? You already came back from a hard day's work. You stay in, okay? You stay in. If I unlock this door, okay, he knows how to push on the door to get out. That's why he's doing that. No, you stay in. Look, he's grabbing his hand there so I can... You're such a stinker. Okay, we basically have a jump for the cats. That's suitable for the cats to jump up, but maybe some other small animals can't jump that high. I don't know, like possums or... I don't know what I'm thinking, but cats can jump up to here and then jump up to here. And there's the door. If I open that, oh, okay, that opens in, but maybe it doesn't open out. Okay, that's good. So it doesn't open out, but it opens in. You're a good boy, Dexter. You're a good boy, huh? Loud and proud? We got a couple of cool live edge catwalks with a new one-way cat door. So hopefully it works. I'm looking forward to see what happens the next time a cat stays out, if they know how to use it. I basically pushed Fozzie, Dexter, Maggie, and Tango. I pushed them through there. I still got to do the other cats. I don't know what it takes to train them. I just pushed them through. The once they didn't really want to go in, but I kind of forced them to go in so that they'll know that that's opening in. I'll have to monitor it and see how they respond, or if I see them using it, then I know that it's worked. Cool. So thanks for watching, and hopefully that gives you a good understanding how we run our working barn cats here at the farm, and hopefully you enjoyed. Thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next episode, okay? We do all things to do with small farm life here on the channel. We have all sorts of different activities, chores, animals, lots of fun stories, free-ranging ducks and geese in the orchard. We do gardening, we do our own sawmilling, we have berry patches, and we've built up a lot of this farm so that we could enjoy for the rest of our life, really. If you're so inclined to subscribe to the channel, we'd really appreciate it. And hopefully you will enjoy what we have to offer here at the Hidden Spring Farm.